Next topic we finna talk about, y'all, is y'all seen this phenomenon that's been on all the social medias. It makes it real ugly for me, Tremaine, because it seems like men and women are at war and they don't like each other because of this topic. So we're gonna be talking about tonight the thoughts on the 50-50 relationship or the man pays all. Is it viable for now, or are people just tripping? Tremaine, you want me to kick it off or you gonna kick it off?
Please, it's so heavy. I'll be
You
on
want
here. You start. Let me
I'm
just
gonna
respond to
start,
you
Tremaine.
because I have a dissertation. We don't want to get in. Go ahead.
Yeah, this ain't about your dissertation right now. I just need you to. I'm gonna give the people some stats, okay?
Oh
So,
Lord
y'all,
Jesus.
the 50-50 situation, I sit and talk about it, and it's just so weird and so crazy because we need a traditional man, and I'm not going to have him been on bills with no man, and if a man can't pay it all, blah 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 blah. Cool. I'm about to break it down, Tremaine. I'm about to give you I only went back 32 years, Tremaine. I went back
Go for
32
it.
years to 1996. I was in high school, probably at the end of my freshman year. Back in 1996, Tremaine, I looked it up. The estimated median family income in the United States of America was $40,000. That's the family, $40,000. Okay.
Yeesh.
Also, the average home in America was $140,000, and that's for 1,900 square feet. Okay.
Okay.
The gas prices in America back then, 96, $1.29. Right? The average cost of a car note back in 1996, Tremaine, was under $225. Right? And here's the big thing right here. You could fill your grocery cart with about $50 to $60.
Yeah.
You can go get groceries for about $50 to $60. The pork chops per pound was 38 cents.
Oh
What
my
do I
God. Not
know?
the pork chop.
The pork chops, 38 cents. So when you take that 40,000, you break it all down, boom, you can. The man can really do that if he out here hustling and doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, if you take those same prices and put it to where we are now, I'm gonna just take just the average income now. Of course, it went up, obviously. So we at
Right.
around probably 90,000. You think for both people in the house, this average, maybe
Mm.
maybe touching up to 100,000, depending on what y'all do, right?
Right.
I work at Advocate, just so y'all know. I got my raise. I'm tripping. So just that. So, but the price of the median price of a house went up, Tremaine, from $140,000 to almost every house costing close to $3,000, Tremaine. That's a,
Oh yeah.
you know
It's
what
a
I'm
big
saying?
jump.
So I mean, say on the low end, just out in my neighborhood, maybe on the low end, it's about 240,000. So it's hundred
Yeah.
thousand dollars up from that point. Gas, I'm so glad we work from home. Gas prices,
Period.
$368, 395. I went up the street, it was 395. I almost lost my mind. The average car note, they told me when I went in to get a new car, they said the days of a $350 car note is over. I got people I know that's paying $700 for a car. A car note, $700,
I would
and groceries. You got it. You
not. Oh
got you
yeah.
got you can forget
It's
about it. It ain't $50.
skyrocketing.
It ain't $50. I'm out here looking for Link right now. If y'all know anybody in the Milwaukee, Chicagoland area who got Link, holler at your boy, legendary Robert Wine. So, so
Don't
ladies,
holler at online. Be discreet. Please.
so ladies, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm out here and I'm a single man, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I got all of these things and making the money that we making, there's no way that I can afford to go all in unless we willing to live well under the means. And you know us as a people, we like to do our thing. So if I'm paying all of these bills, you're gonna be upset because how am I gonna have money for us to go out? How are we gonna have money to go out? Everything we're gonna do is gonna be in the house. You're gonna go from being I want to see it and be a bad chick. And then what you doing when I'm at? What you doing when I'm out doing this? Because I'm gonna have to have at least two and a half jobs. You know what I'm saying? So this is my take on it, Tremaine. I'm gonna let you talk because you look like you boiling over and you got some things to say. So I'm gonna say this to the ladies, and this is the true facts to it. Ladies, if you play the game right, you
Oh, I'm
go
scared
ahead,
of where you
hook
finna
it
go.
up, split that bill. You pay half, he pay half, or y'all itemize the thing out, right? Cool. Perfect. Now you still got half of yours left, he got half of his left. If your man loves you and he wants you to be happy, guess what he's gonna do with his half? He's either gonna give it to you or spend it all on you. So now you got back your 100% that you done lost, that you thought you lost, but you done gained, and now your man will go all out of his way for you. He just wanted to see if my woman is gonna get in the dirt with me and do this thing because 9 times out of 10, whatever you want, you gonna get from that man with his 50% that he got left. His 50% is real life, is your 50%. So you got your 50 and you do the right things that you gotta do, guess what? He gonna go ahead and slide that 50 over to you because baby, you the most important thing I got. You know, tell me I'm wrong, Tremaine. Tell me I'm wrong.
Listen,
Listen,
so I, I'm not saying you wrong, but I'm saying it's it's uh levels to it, I guess. Like
okay.
it's different relationship dynamics. So you got sharing the power dynamics, you got, relationships where the woman is the more aggressive or the more like authoritative, and then you got relationships where the man is, in that role or whatever. So
Right.
I don't think there's one way to do it. I think 50-50 is important, but I don't think it's always financial. So if you make the money where I can stay at home, then and that's what you want and that's what I want, yeah, sure, whatever. Like, but when I stay at home, I feel like I should be providing something that makes the relationship 50-50. If you're going to provide the financial, I provide the domestic. Or if you don't care about the domestic, like if you don't care about cooking or whatever, maybe I'm just like a freak and a Hoover, and you know what I'm saying? Like
Did you
whatever it
just say?
is you
Did she say
need,
Hoover? Oh my god!
you know what I'm
I'm,
saying?
I'm definitely giving my other half.
What? But like the 50-50, it depends on the type of person you are and what you need in a relationship. You know what I mean? So now I'm gonna be honest. When you said 50-50 in a relationship, I wasn't thinking about money. I was thinking about like not power dynamics, but like what we doing in the house. So like
Your thought process is different.
I
That's
was
good.
somewhere else. I was
That's
somewhere
good.
completely different. I was talking about
Yeah.
like childcare and scheduling doctors and stuff like that.
Scheduling doctors. You schedule them this week. I'm gonna schedule them next week. Is that what you talking about?
That's 50-50. Like, no, me, doctor's appointments, dentist appointments, parent teacher conference, all the domestic stuff,
Okay.
when you're both working. Because I forgot about this whole trad wife thing where people want to stay at home. So that 50-50 didn't occur to me. My 50-50 was we both working full-time jobs. Now how we splitting everything else.
Y'all heard, but first of all, Tremaine, I love it. You heard what Tremaine said. We both working full time and we splitting other stuff. Tremaine, I didn't, look, I'm be honest with you, I didn't even think of that concept because there's nobody that I've seen online or these little shows or whatever they do. Nobody's ever thought about it in that aspect that you said it. That's tremendous.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
So I think I don't want to say that it's always women, but the more time I spend on TikTok, the more I notice that there's one person in a relationship that's taking on like the emotional toll of the relationship, or they're taking on like the business mind of the relationship. So like this one person handles the taxes, handles like maintenance on the house, handles the car registration, handles this, handles that. You know what I mean? Or you're the person who is emotionally vulnerable and this other person is a brick wall. You know what I mean? So you're
Mhm.
the person like pouring into this other person and they're not giving you anything back. So that's what I was thinking with 50-50. It's so
That's
many
tough.
different ways that it can be taken.
I think that relationship, I think that would be tough. You being
Oh yeah.
the person that's really emotional, and you got a break for that would be super
Those
tough
people
because
pair up all the time.
I mean, let me see,
Are you the brick
I'm,
wall? Are you the
I'm, de-
emotional one?
I'm definitely not the brick wall, Tramaine. My emotions define me. To be honest with you, they truly do because of the fact that I don't know, man. I don't. I'm the type of person I feel like that I should be okay with being able to express my emotions and tell you how I feel without being subjugated. I don't even know if that's a word to be like, oh, you saw for you got to be a man to do that. No, they say
Right.
a man ain't. They say a man ain't supposed to cry. That's public announcement. Um, they say a man ain't supposed to cry, but look, I done shed a few tears in my life just because I mean, honestly, just being a man, just in relationships altogether,
So heavy.
it's tough. You know, it's tough, and you know, just to deal with this, we're gonna have to probably come back on here because I can see it's running out of time. We got
Okay.
about 9 minutes. It's tough because of the fact that you know, like you said, man, it's heavy because right, right nowadays, finances is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Finances are crazy, and it's just like
Yeah.
we the money that we all make together compared to the way we live is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like it
Yeah.
always feel like you robbing Peter to pay Paul. That's when my mom and them used to say that when they was younger. I had no idea. I'm like
It
Peter.
didn't make
Like
no
first of
sense.
all, who's Peter? You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about Sunday school. I'm like, are they in the Bible? Did Jesus? What did Jesus say? What did
You
y'all? Mama, didn't they say that you can't rob? Ain't that a sin? Why they robbing each other? Ain't they, you know. So I'm thinking about all types of stuff, but relationships are tough. And I mean, honestly, and I know a lot of these people, they want to talk about, I want to be a traditional woman and I want to stay home and I want to, but a lot of them stay home. They can't cook, Tremaine. They don't know
Mm,
how to, they don't know how to manage the house.
right.
They don't know how to, because a lot of people nowadays in these relationships, and a lot of people, period, it ain't even a relationship. A lot of
Yeah.
people are more selfish. They're more
Yeah.
about themselves. They're more about the worst thing I ever hate to see is when I see a mother or a father looking fly and their kids look raggedy.
Ooh.
That's selfish to me. That's selfish to me, but I'm saying if we're gonna do 50-50, like you said, I love your explanation. Both parties working, and how are we gonna do these other things? You know, for me, I know just in my house, we both work. So we, you know, I don't even think about splitting bills 50-50. I just say, hey, here's my money. And let's just make sure, number one, let's just make sure that these bills are paid, that we got a roof over our head,
Yep.
that we can get from place to place, and the kids ain't starving. All of the rest of that stuff, I tell my wife, after all of that, anything that's left or in a surplus, you can do whatever you want to do. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? If you want to go buy 1,000 wigs and makeup, do it. I don't care because I'm low maintenance. I'm low maintenance in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? I just like to, you know, watch football and eat gummy bears and and I
Oh.
can't. So
You know, it's the same in our house. Both the checks go into one account. We have everything come out of there, and then what's left over. I'm actually the low maintenance one, so I need my little craft supplies, and I buy stuff for the house. And then he shoes, shoes and clothes, and I don't care.
I mean, right. I don't care. I don't care. So I mean, the 50-50 thing is actually kind of wild. I think that the people are putting too much into that.
Yeah.
And arguing, and there's people that are missing each other. You could be missing your soulmate just for the fact you think that, oh, I'm not going 50-50 for that. But this person could be. So one dude said one thing that really totally makes sense. He's saying that you are that stuck on yourself that you don't want this man. You're an adult. First of all, you're an adult. So
Mm.
you're out here on your own paying 100% of everything, right? So you're telling me this other person who's an adult still got to pay what he got to pay, but he's willing to
Plus
take
your stuff.
10%. And you're like, no, I'm not doing that. That
It's
is,
real out here. Sometimes though, like, cause a lot of this is social media. I
I think so
really
too.
think they be trolling. You know what I mean? Like
They gotta
girls
be.
who record themselves on dates, and it's like, I don't sit across from a man who's not paying for everything. You know what I mean? Like they trolling
It's
because it's
gotta
the
be.
right, you know how we at the age where if
Yeah.
they meet Mandingo, then they will pay for everything. Let's
If they
keep it
look, if they even if they meet Reginald, you know, you know what I'm saying? Look,
Reggie gonna get the same treatment, but
Reggie gonna get the same treatment because Mandingo nowadays like other men dingos. So that's a whole nother topic. Really, they do, Tramaine. I mean, look, and y'all know I love the community. I got a lot of people, but I wonder how it work in those relationships. To do some research, I have to reach out to a couple of my friends who are in the community and see how they work. Do they have that same, or is it just a heterosexual back and forth? And like you said, just
oh no,
straight.
it's everybody. That dynamic is just complicated.
It's weird though, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm a film, well, I would never. I think I'm pretty enough to be a film though, Tramaine. Baby, I need you to take me.
Lord Jesus.
Hey, I'm joking. Diddy baby oil it up. Anyway, let's go to the
I'm
next
playing.
subject, Tremaine. Let's do this. Let's do this. Because of the fact this is about to run out, I'm gonna stop it